What's up, you guys? This is Lupe here from Amp Marketing. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my number one best kept secret and why I've kept this a secret for so long and why I am going to get a lot of hate for it. It's not an internet marketing avenue for client acquisition. And truly, it is not the cheapest option either. But if you follow this, and honestly, I hope you don't, because I want to be the only guy doing this because I know it works. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. So, I've been using this direct mail company. It's called Mailbox Power. Now, I'm not paid by them. I'm not an affiliate. I'm not pushing their product out there. I'm just letting you know that I use this program. I don't know if I would call it a software. I don't know what I would call it, but it connects with Salesforce. It connects with your ClickFunnels, Shopify, and all the other apps, so you can automate certain features. Now, it's kind of cool, and I mean, this basically is kind of like an app for like advertising or email, but it's for mail. And basically, what I'm doing here is I have a test group of 500 companies that I want to work with. And I have another test group of another 500 companies that I want to work with. And for the first 500, I'm going to be sending them a direct mail campaign with Mailbox Power. And I can automate the whole process. Now, it's kind of cool because you can do personalized cards. You can send them custom drinkware, food gifts, laser engraved gifts, pet stuff. So this, you can do anything, right? You can also do personalized prints, like small folders, and you can custom the actual folder. You can print out a photo or whatever, and sending out to your prospect. And this idea, I did not get it from any of my mentors or any of the marketing founders that I look up to. This is an idea that I sort of twisted from the real estate industry. Now, typically, real estate agents, what they do is they send postcards to homeowners, requesting them to either buy or list, list their home, or buy their homes. Or if you're a flipper, you can send this out to people who are near foreclosures or people who have great properties that you can possibly buy and flip. So I started thinking, and watching these videos for some of these top real estate guys, real estate companies, they're sending hundreds of these, and they're getting good conversions. They're getting good returns, and it's not the postcard part. It's the part of sending them an actual, an actual folder, right, with an entire presentation, almost like a proposal. And what they're doing on the cover of the folder is actually printing out the photo of the home. So as a person who has a house, you check your mail every day. You get the same, stuff, same white folders, envelopes. And if out of nowhere you get a big folder and it has your house printed on it, well, you're going to take a second look at it, right? It's going to force you to look at the contents of that folder. So the possibility of a conversion or of an interested party goes up, it can be another 20, 30%. But that 20, 30% pays off the entire campaign and more, right? So I started thinking, I can do this, but for marketing, right? And it works, right? It works. So here's my process. I'm doing a four-stage direct mail campaign, along with my second group, which is going to be a direct advertising retargeting campaign. So those are 500 prospects that I've collected, that I've reached out. Well, to go back a little, all the prospects that I have, the 1,000 companies, these are companies that I have in my email list. So they're warm, One, I am retargeting them with ads. The other one, I'm doing a direct mail campaign. Now, the retargeting with ads, that is a separate funnel structure. I'll do another video where I actually go through my funnel so you can get an idea of how I build this funnel. I won't be showing the final funnel. I want to keep that secret. That's my edge, but I'll give you, what those 2-3 steps are like. But for this, direct mail campaign, basically, what I'm going to be doing is sending a postcard on week 1, right? I'm going to be sending a postcard, and by the way, it's only $50 per month, right? I'm doing the $50 pro membership, and you get access to 50 greeting cards for free. And it's not technically free. I believe you have to pay for the actual what is that, the postal thing, the postal label, postal card. Yeah, so it's not technically free, but with the $50 membership, you get 50-cent, 5x7 greeting cards, unlimited free 4x6 postcards. You get let me see, you get, I believe, a 25% discount on all the gifts, right? So it's not, you don't get too much, but it's enough value where $50 a month is actually pretty cool. Because if I'm sending 50 free greeting cards per month, it kind of pays itself. If I was to go down to CVS or Walgreens or to Postcard Mania, I guess you could say the pricing might be similar in some ways with Postcard Mania. But if I went to CVS, postcards are $2 to $5 on the low end, right? So if you start to think about it, this makes sense, and they automate the whole thing for you. So I'm going to start off by doing 500 postcards, giving them an idea of who I am, or a refresher, right? These people have all had my calls. They've had my emails. I've warmed them up in some way, but I haven't necessarily kept up with them in a while. So these are all old prospects, right? Back when I had my general agency before I sold it, this is when I was targeting, plumbers. I was targeting, dentists, the auto industry, home services. I had about 20,000 emails, right? 20,000 companies that I was doing email marketing for. Now that I'm focusing in the auto industry, this is going to be for the auto industry. So first is going to be a postcard. The second is going to be an actual envelope with their business on the envelope. It's going to have an entire proposal on the inside the envelope sent to them. Week number 3 is going to be a handwritten letter from me, and I believe inside of the envelope I have another handwritten letter, but trying to make it personalized, a personal message to them, showing them how my products, how can that help them in solving their problems. It's about them, right? So I gotta tell them how this is a guaranteed product, money back guarantee, incredible offer, etc. There's no way they can't take my offer. It's that good. And a quick tip, guys, if you are a consultant or you have a marketing agency or you're service-based, honestly, if you're any business, if your offer doesn't keep you up at night, it's not a good enough offer. So when you're building your offer, it has to be absolutely irresistible to your ideal client. If your ideal client has to think twice about it, it's not good enough. Even if it lowers your profit margin, the goal of the offer is for you to build brand equity, right? You want to get as many clients as you can, build a referral program, or get good results with those clients, right? Your profit margin is going to be smaller, but you're going to get more leads, and you can convert those leads into full price clients, and you can get referral clients from that first batch of clients that you collected from your incredible offer. So in the end, you build brand equity quicker, you build a business faster, and this is something that is repeatable, right? And you can maintain a consistent business. You don't have to worry about traffic as much. So anyway, third week, personalized letter, refreshing them, and then on the fourth week, I'm gonna send them a small gift, maybe a small care package with cool brandables. Still not sure if I'm going to be paying the premium of putting their logos in their gifts, or putting my logos in a little gift box and sending it to them. So it'll be kind of funny if I make 500 pens with my logos on it, 500 mugs, 500 whatever, and I send them to these prospects. It would be the funniest thing ever. But one thing that I've received in the past was this really cool frame. Right, this is when I was running my last agency over the winter. I got a I guess I could say a gift from Sharp Spring. Now, if you guys don't know Sharp Spring, it's a CRM. And back then, I believe they were running an offer on an affordable CRM, but typically Sharp Spring is it's a pricey software. I might be wrong, but it's $10,000 just to start. Working with them. They do, I believe, a white label CRM. Um, so similar stuff to Go High Level, which we work with. Um, but I did not end up working with SharpSpring, but I was very close to hiring SharpSpring as our CRM provider, because of the gift. They bought a big frame, and it had my company's logo in the middle, and it was a maze, right? So you can actually do with an eraser, like an erasable marker, you could actually figure out what the maze was, and it was kind of cool because it said, I believe, agency, and then it had my logo in the middle. It's kind of cool. They customized the maze itself, so it was enough for me to want to work with them. And I took a couple meetings, but in the end it was just too expensive. But that's why understanding and figuring out who your ideal prospects are before you make these investments, that's why it's important. So yeah, I mean, it is an investment. You guys doing direct mail, but it's a memorable investment. If you think about it, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Google or YouTube, you're bombarded with ads. Those platforms, they survive with their advertising revenue. The only reason they exist or continue to exist is by the funding of advertising. So the goal is to get the highest bidded ads and the most of them in front of your eyes. And we've become immune to online paid advertising in a lot of ways, right? There are secrets and there are tips and tricks to getting the most amount of leads to click on your ad without being salesy. And that's something that I've been testing and will be continuing to test in the auto industry and whoever else decides to work with my more generalist agency, which is app marketing. There are ways to go around the immunity, right, of advertising. But for the most part, most individual businesses out there that are making ads, they don't know how to stand out from the rest of them. If you're on Facebook, you see something that's so salesy, it's so tacky, we just skim over it, right? We've become immune to it. We've become immune to email, right? We get 50 emails, 100 emails a day. Every 15 minutes, I get an email. I get so excited when I hear that notification. I think it's my buddy texting me, or I get, another like on Twitter or, whatever. And it's usually an email. And it pisses me off to the point where I hope I don't get any more emails. And some of these emails are great, right? I'm subscribed to a lot of, top marketers out there. These guys spend hours on their copy. They spend hours with these emails, and I swipe it off, right? And most of these businesses do the same thing. Heck, some of these businesses have their email, but they don't check the email, or they're not on their phones, they have their personal email, but their business email isn't checked until they go to, the business start. So you need to get them when they're at home, or you need to catch them when they're at their business, looking through the email, sitting down, focused on the mail, right? Not email, mail. So, guys, it's one thing to think about, right? I know a lot of you guys hate direct mail. It's expensive, right? Oh, look at this briefcase business card holder. That's really cool. $8 per gift. See, like this is something, magnetic car phone holder, $7 if you're a pro member, phone charger, $18, a personalized, golf ball. It's a little bit more expensive. Luggage tag, phone soap, a notebook, right? This is something cool, right? You can get something cool like this briefcase business card holder. You can put your prospect's logo on there and you can send it out. Now, I wouldn't spend anything more than $5 to $10 on a gift unless it's a hot lead. We've had multiple meetings, and I send the gift with the personalized letter. Thank you for meeting with us. Here are some more points of why you would benefit working with us. If you want to continue, if you do want to work with us, I would greatly appreciate it. Make it personalized. Those things work, right? It's meaningful. No agency's doing this. No consultant are doing this. High-end consultants are, but most companies don't do this. And it's something to think about, right? An investment like this would set me back about $1,000, but I know that if I get just one client out of this, I made at least a 12x return. If I obtain a client for $1,000 a month, and I'm able to keep that client for the year, I made 12 grand. By spending $1,000 on my direct mail and getting one client, that works. Now, if I have 500 warm leads that I've been nurturing with my emails, following up on them with them on social media, and I send 500 gifts like this, I might close 10 or 20. So I might spend 2-3 grand, but I could have pulled in about 10 to 15K in revenue off new monthly clients. And this doesn't even account for my advertising spend. It doesn't account for my cold calling campaigns. It doesn't account for my email campaigns. And eventually I do want to do text marketing. Text marketing is something no one else is doing too, but the laws are a little iffy around text marketing. So there's only so much you can say, and people got to opt in for that. So, through my funnels, if I want people to opt in through text messaging, that would be the ideal thing to do. Get them on the phone. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Just sharing my 2 cents on what's possible. I know this video went a little bit longer at 20 minutes, but like I said, if you got the money to spend it. It takes money to make money, right? In advertising, the more money you spend, the more money you make. So that's it for now, guys. If you like this tactic, let me know. If you try and direct mail to get clients, let me know what your process was. How was that for you? Let me know if you don't like direct mail, and if you're a diehard SEO and a diehard, advertising guy. Tell me all about how you hate direct mail marketing. So that's it, guys. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, and see you back next time.